What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Chicago Cubs versus Miami Marlins Major League Baseball matchup going down Thursday, April 18th, 2024. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, including my daily $19 best bet, make sure that you head on over to pickdawgz.com and click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. Also, make sure you check out my 2024 Major League Baseball Grand Slam Season Pass. This is going to get you access to the weighting and rating of my plays for the first time, as well as my nerfies and yerfies and my first 5 plays and plays I don't necessarily release at Pick Dawgz. Things that are based on timing, like, line moves, money moves, pitching changes, lineup changes, and so on. So if that sounds like something you're interested in and you're betting $1,000 or more per game on Major League Baseball this season, which is the prerequisite for this program, text 775-636-7674. We'll get you some more information. But let's get to this one between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. The Chicago Cubs sending out Jameson Taillon for his season debut here, while the Miami Marlins will counter with AJ Puck. And the thing about AJ Puck is that there's spots where he hasn't been bad this season, and I mean he hasn't been brutal by any stretch. I mean, the worst start he had this season, he gave up 4 runs on 5 hits in 4 innings of work, just 2 earned runs allowed against the Angels. The worst start he had was his season debut. He gave up 4 runs in 2 innings of work, but he had 6 walks in that start against the Pirates. But again, we haven't seen any starts where he's been absolutely blown up, where he gave up 6 or 7 or 8 runs in a start. So he's been below average, but he hasn't been brutal. But I mean, the problem for him has been that no matter what damage he does, the Marlins offense has been nowhere near good enough to be able to overcome whatever issues Puck has in a start. On the other side of that, you got Jameson Taillon making his season debut here, and Taillon had a solid 2022. He went 14-5 with a 3.91 ERA, and then last year, he regressed to an 8-10 record, a 4.84 ERA. So we'll have to see which Taillon shows up here, but Taillon last year had some decent numbers for the Cubs at home, but not anything to write home about. At season's end, he did finish with a 4.65 ERA at Wrigley Field, but it was better than his ERA on the road, which is over 5. And he had a 293 opponent batting average at home, which was probably the one sticking point for him. But the Cubs are still hitting left-handed pitching fairly well. The Miami Marlins do hit righties better than they hit lefties, so there is something in Miami's pocket. But right now, even though it has been against a small sample size, the Chicago Cubs have been the best team in baseball against lefties. Granted, it has had, like I said, it's been a small sample size, the second fewest plate appearances in baseball against lefties. But right now they're leading the way in team OPS and isolated power. They have a really low strikeout rate at 17.5%. It's the top 5 in baseball. They have a small walk rate as well. But I still think that the Chicago Cubs can do enough here to really put themselves in a decent spot. It's the fourth smallest plate appearances sample size, but it's not a huge number. But I still think that the Cubs can do enough here off of Puck to give themselves a shot at some decent success here. And again, I'm having a hard time trusting the Marlins in any way, shape, or form. So I'm going to go with the Chicago Cubs at home in this one. I think we get a nice debut from Jameson Taillon. I think they do enough to get the win here. So give me the Cubs, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're at Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. And while you're at our YouTube channel, make sure you have notifications turned on so you can be the first to be in the know when the newest content drops here at Pick Dawgz. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.